A round of applause to you for joining me on this podcast about how Edupups can help you and your pup. Hi there, I'm Jeannine Smith. I'm the Canine Educator and Canine Consultant for Edupups. I would love to share with you 3 different levels of services that I can offer to you and your dogs. Here's a couple of mine. Here's Kimmy and Jazz. The first level of service is in-person training. I would either come to you or you would travel to me, and that works very well if you live somewhere near Napa, California. The second level of service is virtual training, where we work together via computer. And lastly, I call the bone phone. That's where you hire me as your canine consultant. We chat on the phone about whatever issues or concerns you have about your dog. So allow me to share with you the pros and cons for each level of service. Here we go. So which service would be the best fit for me? What are the pros and cons of each type of Edupup service? In-person training is what people typically think about when you hire a canine educator, and this does give you me in your setting where I can demonstrate and transfer the skills to you quickly. It actually is the most efficient way to train when I can see you, see your dog, read the energy that's happening there. Your dog can also read my energy, and so everything can connect far quicker in in-person training. The cons are I'm limited geographically to folks who can access this level of service, and it is the most expensive service. Virtual training is the next level of service. We would do Zoom meetings. I would instruct you what to do with your dog. I could demonstrate with one of my personal dogs if helpful, and you could check that out. I can observe how things are going and troubleshoot in real time. There'd be immediate feedback. So if my first options of training, first methods didn't work, I would come up with some other ways to tackle the issue. But I would need to see what's happening in order to give you these other ways, which is why the Zoom is super helpful. This is less expensive than in-person training. The cons are it's not the perfect way for me to connect with your dog, but I can connect with you and then we go from there. We would both also need to position our computers so we can see what's happening. The consultant service option is by far the most affordable. We would set up a time for a phone call. You would need to take notes as I answer your question or questions. I could send a follow-up email with pertinent points if helpful. For training, most of the work is performed by you. I can explain what you should do, but I can't see how things are going, so there's little feedback. You could certainly let me know how things are working, and I can offer more suggestions once in an email. This service is less hands-on. Its purpose is to give you the education you need. Sometimes, however, you may need more support than the consultant service option for actual training. However, it is a wonderful option if you have other questions about your dog and other things that you need help with. Sometimes it's not a training issue. So if I can help in the following areas, please consider the consultant service option. These are all listed on my website on edupups.com. Here we go. Are there safe options to prevent fleas and ticks? What are safe options for aggressive chewers? What do you recommend for leashes, collars, harnesses, and training devices? How do I stop destructive behavior in my dog? How can I help my dog with separation anxiety? My dog is reactive. It could be to noises, other dogs, strange humans. What strategies will help? How can I help my dog respect my personal space? That might be time with my partner. It might be just time where I need to work at home or I just need to chill. What strategies would help? How can I help my dog understand his place in our pack? I have a new puppy. I definitely need some support and I have some issues and questions. I'm adding a new animal to my already established pack. How do I do that safely? My dog constantly demands my attention. How do I achieve balance in my life? How do I socialize my rescue dog so we can go places together? How do I get my dog to have calm behavior when people come to my door? How do I teach my dog to downstay or go to his place when I need some human time? How do I stop my dog from jumping on people? How can I control barking? How can I clear up diarrhea quickly and safely? My dog is, and you would tell me what either physical or behavioral issues you're seeing. Is it time to see a vet? What are the signs you should never ignore? Please know if I have any questions at all, I will send you to your vet. I know some recommended products to prevent ear infections and tooth decay. What are some things I can do or try at home to cure ear infections without going to the vet? Can you help me choose the best dog or puppy breed for my life? Should I consider a senior dog or a rescue? I want to find my forever dog. I want to be a reputable breeder. What developmental milestones must be met? How can I create a safe, interactive environment for my puppies? Is my dog a good candidate as a therapy dog? How would I prepare my dog for the test? What are current therapy dog groups? I have an issue not listed. Can I still receive some support? You would need to email me at Jeannine@Edupups.com and we could talk about it. All fees for the 3 levels of service, the in-person, the virtual, and the canine consultant, are all listed on my website, Edupups.com. If you're still not sure which service would best suit your needs, I offer a free 30-minute consultation. And hopefully that would help us kind of chat a bit and for us to discuss what would work best for you. A round of applause to you for joining me again on this podcast and how Edupups can help you and your dog. I hope now you have some of the information you need to decide which level of service would best help you. Jazz and I want to say thanks again, and here comes Kimmy. Paws up to you. Woof, woof.